You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming. So if you mountains, what are the Gaming Dragon today? I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of After Class, Anders Path. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. So you really are okay? Nothing you glossed over? Yes, I'm just fine. It was my mother I was freaking out about, and it took the whole day to calm her down. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what on earth could have caused all this? You heard him take a deep breath before he answered. You don't have to hear it if you don't want to. The long and short of it really is that I had to stay with her and give her my full attention. If you don't want the details of that, we can skip that stuff. Ah. Tell me everything. I want to hear as much as you'll tell me. Plus, if your mom really had you occupied that whole time, I want to know why. I'm a little salty. That's completely fair, yeah. The thing is, my father was released from prison very recently. One of the charges against him got overturned. He became qualified for parole. The phone call I got was from his parole officer. Let me know the terms of his parole as the next of kin and whatnot. He decided to call my mom and tell her too. I didn't know if he did at the time, but even the idea of him doing that was enough to make me head back home as fast as I could. Oh, I have my own shitty feelings about him being released, but the thing is, when it comes to my mom, her emotions are absolutely overwhelming at times. When she found out, she was desperate to go see him, and I had to talk her out of it. Things got messy after that. She had an episode, and giving her anything other than my full attention would ruin my efforts to calm her down. If I seemed even a little bit insincere in trying to help her, she wouldn't have it. And that included going to work or even checking on my phone. God damn. Seriously. Are you gonna be okay? You taking care of her by yourself? It sounded like she needs professional intervention or something. I don't know. I hired a psychiatric nurse for a week, so that was a phone call I made before contacting you. Hopefully it'll be unnecessary after a few days, but the nurse will be there tomorrow morning to keep an eye on her. Okay, good. That's awfully expensive, though. Will you be okay? I'm not happy about it at all financially, but I've been saving money for years. It's for something big I've been planning, but I shouldn't be stingy with it for emergencies of all things. So yeah, we'll be fine. It's a setback is all. Well, that's good. Both of you took a moment for yourselves before you continued. It has to be so stressful, though. It really is just today, mostly. Most of the time, she's great and having happy days. Just every now and then, she thinks about him and loses it. Yikes. I'm sorry I can't say anything other than yikes. It's hard to say anything, really. No worries. Shit just sucks. What about your job? Is that all okay? I think it should be. A manager should understand this sort of thing isn't expected with me. I'll leave him a voicemail after we're done here. But enough about me. How about you? You said your day sucked, too. It did, but not on that level. After you left. Ugh. Can't believe those gossips pulled you into it. Dickheads. Like now? Tea time? Really good tea, too. I got it from a furry vendor when I was at FWA. I forget the name of it. I'll have to tell you all in the next video. Validation from Anders of all people felt quite nice right then. Walter does not have that accent. I don't know why I'm speaking like that. I just hope it stops soon. It will. They always get bored after a day or two. It just turns into the occasional whisper. Thinking back to your high school days, you noticed a similar pattern took place whenever a new rumor about the Golden Child broke out. Yeah, that tracks. Oh, right. I should tell you what I realized today. That trespasser from Friday, I remembered he had horns. Oh, that's big. Good to know. It was then that an awful thought occurred to you. You don't think that it was... No way. My dad has tall, high horns. You would have noticed them right away, no matter how dark it was. Plus, there's no way he knows about you or your address, so it's pretty much impossible. Okay, phew. If I'm being honest with myself, maybe I could have found a chance to tell you I was okay, at least when my mom was awake. There are moments she probably would have been okay with it. I was upset and not thinking straight. I'm sorry. It's fine. I can understand being paranoid about it given the circumstances, and you didn't wait until morning, so I forgive you. If there's anything to forgive, really, it sounds a bit vague. Thanks. This has been going on for a while. Anything else you want to talk about before I hang up? Let's go with the gossip itself. There was one. The way Anders said he trusted you echoed in your head. Perhaps this was one of your worst ideas. Oh, okay, yeah. Slide against it. Nothing that I want to talk about right now, at least. Fair enough. That'll be it from me. I have other calls to make. Have a good night, Walter. Same to you. Good night. Oof, that was a trip and a half. I'm beat. I'm all done. Anything you want to talk about? Oh, he's asleep. It seemed your housemate was quite tired himself, in spite of his desire to stay up with you. He tried. I'll just tell him in the morning if he wants to know. For now, I've had it with today. With a fatigued final look, you thought about the abundance of cameras installed for your protection and your own informal bodyguard getting some much-deserved rest. No questioning that I'm safe here now. Comforted and quieted, you composed yourself for sleep, the inky blackness behind your eyes pulling you away from the trials that laid in front of them for now. The comfort the security system had brought you turned out to be short-lived. Anxious thoughts of how a savvy intruder might work around it plagued your tired mind. And, well, it didn't help that your drowsiness wore off after just an hour lying down in bed. So there you lay, getting jumpy from the sound of your own arm falling down to the floor. I'd get scolded if it were still laid back about the trespasser, but I wish I was able to go back to that. I'm all antsy now. Second, y'all. Tea time? Alrighty, y'all. Okay. Just close your eyes, Walter. Take deep breaths and relax until the sleepiness comes back. Yeah, there's no helping it. I'll take a look around to prove no one's out there and get it out of my mind. Fear is not something to be ignored, and you already felt better in confronting your own as you got up and stretched your arms. Oh, goodness. Sorry, yo. Why did that startle me? Get it together, Walter. Perfect timing after the sneeze. Uh-oh. You're startled. Ah, it's nothing, Lars. You can go back to sleep. Lars shook his head. You're probably worried about him like I am. We can go take a look together. Yeah, I'd appreciate it. Not gonna lie. Lars didn't waste any time stepping out after you said that, and you were a little dazed as you followed after him. Your confusion took a turn as you saw how Lars seemed more upset than you did suddenly. Could it be... Do you see something? No, just a bit distracted. Now let's focus. Right. With your racing heart struggling to calm back down, you and Lars started your impromptu inspection. All clear here. Nothing suspicious here either. Even the window didn't show anything off to either of you two. Everything seemed all clear here as well. This is stupid. The security system would catch anyone coming near here. I know that. You know that. I don't know why I'm suddenly so paranoid tonight. Ah. It's just for peace of mind, yeah. You feel any better? I guess a little. Do you want to go back to bed? I don't think I'll be able to sleep, honestly. Yeah, me neither. But it's no good to wear ourselves out, either. Back to bed it is. And, oh yeah, I think, or you two could just sit on the couch and, watch a movie. And so you and Lars end your little paranoia trip by going back and turning the lights in the room back off. How come? How come what? How come you won't be able to sleep? I get it's a stereotype, but cats usually have no problem sleeping, right? It's nothing. I'll just pretend... How did that happen? Oh, that was probably me. I nudged into the drying rack when we were checking the kitchen, and I guess gravity pulled one of the plates in it back into place. Right. That did happen. That was all it was. Let's go to bed. Thoroughly confused about his behavior, you followed after him. But your intent to question him about it seemed to be a bit cruel once you saw him shivering under his blanket on the mattress. Dude, he's fucking enormous. He can probably body whoever comes there. I don't think the threat of a trespasser would spook him like that. I'd better leave him be, I think. He's probably embarrassed, too. No need to make it worse. Time to get some sleep. Ugh. Night, Lars. True to how tired you felt, your body was pulled into sleep mere seconds after you laid down to rest. Day 11. After class. Oh, that coffee's good. Lars, I think you should get up. It was undeniably weird trying to give the burly tiger man a wake-up call, especially since he didn't exactly have a schedule to adhere to, but you figured he would appreciate it. What proved to be even weirder were the noises he was making while between dreaming and waking. Just like a wild tiger. Note, you had no way to verify if this was what a wild tiger sounded like. Morning. Morning! I'd have to let you sleep in, but you seem to be a morning person, so...
Yeah, thank you, Walter. I'll go ahead and get breakfast started after I clean up.
Oh, you don't have to...
Before you finished your objection, you reined it in, and remembering how Lars preferred to show his gratitude.
Ah, you don't have to, rush. You can take your time.
Yeah, I know, but thank you anyway.
As he shuffled his shirt on for decency, you spied him glancing over at your bookshelf, which you had dedicated to the very important task of collecting dust. Was he a reader? The thought surprised you, but just as quickly as it seemed odd, it became an idea that suited him. I remember Blade has a bookstore. Maybe I can get him a present. And if he doesn't like it, it'll be fun to talk to that guy.
Speaking of taking your time, or not, is it time for you to get ready for...
Oh god, the alarms are going off.
Despite your drowsiness delaying your reaction time, the blaring sounds at its job at having you on high alert. I'll check it out. You stay here.
But you shook your head. After the night you had, you didn't want to hide. You wanted peace of mind. You wanted answers. I'll go with you. I want to see for myself. Wait. It's the middle of the morning.
Doesn't matter. Not risking it.
Oh boy.
Having realized it was probably nothing dangerous whatsoever, you didn't allow Lars to stop you from coming. Alright, if anyone's in here, show yourself!
But you also didn't stop him from baring his claws and looking downright murderous.
Damn it. It's not aimed at you. Let me focus!
Sorry! Lars wouldn't allow you any other distractions, barreling down the hallway into the living room, a spectacle that only added confusion to your instinctual fear.
Oh, why is it quiet?
Confusion which was intensified as Lars didn't seem to make any sound or move for more than had to be over 30 seconds. Lars? You okay? Who am I kidding? It's probably just a squirrel or something. What a dumb way to start the day, if so.
Oh, God. Last I checked, there are no squirrels, son. Come in here for a moment now.
What? Oh, it's his dad. My son. What? How? Sorry for scaring you, Walter. I had hoped to do this little test after you left for school, but I miscalculated, clearly. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there, y'all. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!